imaginary girl. You tell her to get a hold it. I wanna see you in the morning. Got me having breakfast down in the kitchen. Hey, imaginary girl.
Imran, thank you so much for joining me on
Thank
the
you
BBC
for
Asian
having me
Network.
here.
How you doing?
I'm feeling great. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Imran, I never know what to expect from you. I mean, there was no lead up to the release of Imaginary. It came out of nowhere. The same happened with Satisfier as well. Do you just like keeping us on our toes?
Yeah, it's more like I'm giving something different, you know?
Do you not believe in the whole PR exercise?
No.
Why? Why is that?
It's just me. I don't believe in
Does it not help with like
hyping things
sales
up.
and things like that?
No, I'm not bothered about sales because I make money. Yeah.
That's a good attitude.
Yeah.
You don't need the PR machinery. You don't need any of
I'm
that.
just giving good product. That's it.
So when do you know when a track is ready to go? I mean, how long were you sitting on Imaginary before you put it out there?
I made this song like 5 years ago,
Really?
but I just stacked it, you know, like.
Why?
I get back to you
Okay.
later on.
So when you came back to it now, does it sound different to you? Did you have to do anything else to it? Did you add a fresher beat to it? Did you change anything about it?
I haven't changed anything about the beat, but we were looking for the right sound for it.
Okay.
But the lyrics was written like 5 years ago.
You did a song for Tever, which released in January
Yeah.
with Arjun Kapoor and Sonakshi Sinha. Now looking back, how would you sum up that whole experience?
Like it was a great experience for me. It was something new.
But were you fazed by it? Like, were you ever interested in Bollywood?
I was never interested in Bollywood until Bonnie Kapoor came up to me.
Yeah.
First we had a meeting in Dubai, and from there we took it further.
So if you're not fazed by it, when you went, were you really sort of captured by the world of Bollywood? Did you care about it? Like, were you...
Yeah,
like-
when I was into that, because I saw Salman Khan too there. I
Yeah.
saw everyone. For me, it was like, okay, I'm in this Bollywood world now. It was different.
But was it not enough to keep you there? Because if you wanted, you could do tens of hundreds of songs
I
there
got
if you
loads
wanted.
of opportunities after Teva song,
Yeah.
the Celebrate song, to do more songs. But I'm just thinking I have to focus on myself
Yeah.
first.
Okay.
Bollywood will come anytime.
You know, Let's Celebrate as well. I mean, how unique was that to you? Because the sound, when I first heard Let's Celebrate, if I hadn't have heard your vocals, I couldn't have identified that it was an Imran Khan song straight away with that beat. It wasn't until I heard your vocals that I was like, oh yeah, Imran Khan's back. So did you have to adapt your style to suit a Bollywood film?
Yeah, because they want me to do something different, you know? Like, I couldn't do anything. I asked them basically, like, do you want Imran Khan in Bollywood or Bollywood in Imran Khan? What do you want? And they were happy that I asked that question because they had no clue what to do. You know? So I gave them two options.
Yeah.
Do you want me to come in Bollywood and sing, or do you want, you know, the other way around?
Yeah.
And then they said, like, we want Imran Khan for Bollywood, basically.
Okay, so you had to tone it down.
Yeah, you know, I had to go back to Unforgettable.
Yeah.
That's why it sounds a bit of similarity with the Punjabi vocals on it.
Yeah. I don't think it sounds similar to anything, but I felt like it wasn't as unique as Satisfier.
Exactly, because it was not my release.
Okay.
It was their release.
So going from one extreme of Bollywood and the way they want it to now working in the US and doing stuff out there as well.
Yeah.
How do you keep your unique style in that all?
Don't come too much in the media.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What does the media do to, you know, disrupt that?
They make a whole image, then you have to maintain that image. And I don't want to do that. I want to be like, if I'm in different mood, I want to be in that mood.
So you know the media image of you,
Yeah.
which is this very, I'll be honest with you, the media image of you is this very cool, serious rapper / producer who hasn't really got time for anybody else, who doesn't really care about his competition, who wants to emulate a little bit of Western style in his music as well. Is that a correct image of you?
Yeah,
It is.
exactly. I'm focused
Okay.
on my own work.
So why do you not care about the competition? Why are you not bothered if somebody else is doing
There's
10
no
times...
competition.
Okay.
Yeah, if there was a competition, he would be working with me. Easy. Yeah.
So what do you say to people who say Yo-Yo Honey Singh is your competitor?
No, not at all. Where is he? Still haven't heard anything about him.
But do you encourage other producers and rappers to put their music out there? Is it not healthy for other people to put their music out there as well?
Of course it's healthy, but they have to come with good music.
So how can we as a community, as a Asian community, better our standards and better our own music?
Yeah, learn from my music.
I love your answers, Imran. You're straight to the point.
Yeah, I'm from Holland.
Okay, well then tell me, I want to ask you some straight up questions then, because Imaginary is creating waves online, but there's some criticism as well about the lyrics.
I don't care about that.
Then can you help me out here a bit
Yeah,
then?
of
Because,
course.
people are asking about this and I
Okay.
have to ask
Yeah,
you
yeah,
as well.
ask me. Yeah, man.
Okay,
I'm
why does the girl have to go down to the kitchen and cook you breakfast?
This is my imaginary girl. Simple.
So what do you say to people who say that's a little bit sexist?
Okay. Thank you.
And what about if people were to say that you should be the one going down to cook breakfast for your imaginary girl?
No.
Would you be able to do that? Do you know how
Yeah,
to cook?
yeah, of course.
You can go make
Yeah.
underbread downstairs
Of
in the
course,
kitchen.
yeah.
Okay. So you really don't care about how your lyrics come across as well then? You don't...
Of course I do, because little kids are listening too, I have young fans too.
Yeah.
But I've grown up too.
Yeah.
I'm 31 years old now, from that same guy, from Nina Chila, 23 years old, with one album, still in the scene,
Putting the lyrics aside, let's talk about the video as well. Because the video is quite... I would say if I was sitting there with my nanny and nana watching that video, I'd probably change the channel.
Yeah, you have Bollywood. You watch Bollywood too?
I watch certain... Yeah.
What do they do nowadays in Bollywood?
Yeah, that's why you have to pick
That's
and choose.
even more like it's going, over the limits. But
So-
that's good. If
It's
Shah Rukh
good?
Khan does it, it's good, But when I do it, then it's wrong.
But why do you get that criticism then?
I don't know, man.
Why are you getting such a hard time? Why do people give you
I
a
don't
difficult
get a
time
hard time. They have a hard time.
dealing with it?
Yeah.
So if,
I'm making songs. I'm making money on it.
if you're putting out what you love and what you enjoy and you have no issues with it, then what can we expect next from you then?
Even more worse. Yeah.
So worse in what sense? The lyrics? The lyrics are going to be worse?
I don't know.
She's going to
Whatever
start
they
ironing
think,
your clothes next, or
Maybe.
she's going to be washing the kapre.
I don't know. Maybe.
Where does your inspiration for that video come from? When do you decide it's so different to Amplify or Satisfy? Where do you decide this is what I'm going to do next?
No, it always comes with the mood.
Okay.
Which mood I am in.
So what mood were you in with Imaginary?
I was like on a tour at the moment
Okay.
when I shot that video. Like we shot that video in Aiken's house, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah. We had to arrange it in one day.
Wow.
In the night.
You know, a lot of people will think that's what your real lifestyle's like, Imran. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people think that Imran Khan, when he wakes up, there's hundreds of girls in his house. Like, it's a
No,
full-on party.
Just the imaginary. They're not real girls.
So what happens in your real life
All
then?
green screen.
What happens in your real life? What happens, for
I'm
real in
working
Imran's
hard
life?
day and night.
Yeah?
I don't sleep.
You
As
don't-
you can see my eyes,
You look quite fresh today, though. It's
No,
cool.
I just woke up. Like I only slept like 2 hours.
So you spend all your time in a studio, you're saying? You spend all your time making music and working...
Not all the time.
So what do you
Sometimes
do?
I don't feel making music.
So what do you do then?
I just chill. I could go like play pool or something.
Why don't you let people see this side to you? Because everybody...
Because that's my privacy,
But don't you think that people want to see like a more endearing side of you? Something a little bit more human?
Yeah, maybe after the singing career, they will see me in movies.
Tell me when we can expect an album from you as well, because we've been waiting. We've been waiting for how many years
I was
now?
hoping to release like this year.
Okay.
but it's gonna be a double CD album.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking to me, Imran.
Thank you for having me.